Now, we have to do things differently. Talk to each other, meet each other, know each other in our differences. That's the view of a rabbi in Denmark as the country begins investing in heavy security and in trying to combat the radicalisation of young Muslims. It comes after the terrorist attack in Copenhagen, of course, 2 weeks ago, in which a young Islamist gunman killed 2 people. As Malcolm Brabant reports for France 24, there are enormous challenges for the country, once known as the happiest on the planet.
This is very, very free country, very nice country, nice people. People fight for this freedom many years.
We can disagree upon different things, but we don't use violence as a tool.
The murder of film director Finn Nørgaard at the Free Expression Forum and the subsequent killing at the synagogue have stolen Denmark's innocence. The attacks have placed a severe stress on the cohesion of a society that for decades has been one of the safest on the planet. Now the Danes have to confront the challenges of security and alienation of a significant number of the country's Muslims.
We love our prophet more than ourselves, more than our mother, more than our everything like. Some young people, they can't control self. With the religion, we must not make joke with the religion. Why they call them terrorists? In Afghanistan, it's getting people killed every day. In Palestinian, getting people killing every day. It's not calling terrorists. One person you get killed, and only this one calling everywhere terrorists. It's the way.
If a message of hatred will come out of this place, then we're doing wrong to commemorate that. I don't have a message to the Muslim community. I have a message to people, to all people, that we have to do things differently. Talk to each other, meet each other, know each other in our differences.
In response to the rabbi's appeal for dialogue, moderate Muslims demonstrated their commitment to social harmony by organising a so-called peace ring in Copenhagen's Town Hall Square. Among those participating in the human shield were the rabbi and other Jews.
What I see here is that the silent majority is talking about peace and harmony and talking about a new we, instead of letting the extremists rule.
This gathering of Hizb ut-Tahrir, a group that believes in Sharia law and the establishment of a Muslim caliphate, emphasized the huge gulf between radical Islamists and Danish society. The organization, which most Danish lawmakers want banned, blamed what it called the country's anti-Islamic policies for provoking the gunman. What is your message to the Jews of Copenhagen who feel especially vulnerable?
I don't feel responsible to have a specific message to the Jews of Copenhagen, and I'm not certain that they are, in fact, especially vulnerable compared to many other people. So I don't really have any comment to that question.
How can you say they're not vulnerable when...
I said I don't have a comment to that question.
Is that because it's too difficult for you?
No, not at all. It's because I think this interview is over.
The police and intelligence services are alarmed that so many gang members appear to have crossed over to radical Islam. Trying to reverse the open hostility many young Muslims have towards Danish society is high on the political agenda as an election approaches with the right likely to benefit.
We always had a reputation of taking refugees and trying to integrate them. This is a wonderful society and very open society where all possibilities are there for young people. Get on with it instead of all the whining.
Fatma Öktem, a moderate Muslim MP, believes that new arrivals have the right to oppose fundamental Danish principles of democracy and free expression. But for her, there are limits.
If you can't respect the Danish values, maybe you should find yourself another country.
One person working on the front line of integration is Pernille Østrøm, the vicar of Nørrebro, the predominantly immigrant district where the killer grew up and was shot dead. She regularly hosts functions for Muslims and their children.
The frustration is that I know that when we go home, close the doors, many youngsters will be told still that the people from the other religion are lesser human beings.
The killer, Omar el-Hussein, is buried in an unmarked grave in this Muslim cemetery on the outskirts of Copenhagen. So far, it has not become a shrine. Omar el-Hussein's brief but deadly jihad can have two possible long-term consequences. Either it will provoke greater polarization within Danish society, or it can be used as an opportunity to reach across ethnic divides and strengthen bonds. And so there are huge challenges facing the Prime Minister, Helle Thorning-Schmidt, as she heads towards the general election.
I would like us to go back to peaceful, quiet, little, nice Denmark, the happiest country in the world, but I don't know if it's possible now. I really don't know.